Happy morning, friends. I welcome you all in this 15 hours spoken English certificate course organized by Department of Management Studies, BK Birla College, Kalyan. The objective of this course is to boost confidence of students while speaking in English language. The course is designed by a team of 10 faculty members with 30 lessons. Each lesson consists of spoken tutorials, assignments, and tests. And the course evaluation consists of continuous assessment with the help of assignments and tests, 40%, and course and online examination, multiple choice question mode, 60 marks. So, each and every chapter, every lesson, 30 lesson, you will be having one spoken tutorial. After completing that, you are supposed to practice the assignment given. Each and every lesson related to that lesson, there will be an assignment. And once you complete the assignment, then you have to give the test. There will be 10 questions, each carries 1 mark. 10 marks, the test will be there. So, in this mode, we will be having internal continuous assessment of 40 marks. So, please do take your assignment and test seriously and give your best. So, now let us go to our chapter 1, that is regarding lesson 1, that is regarding day-to-day usages. So, the lesson 1 is day-to-day usages. Okay. Before we start with the concept for the day, greeting and the basic manners and do's and do nots, let me ask you a question. My first question is that how many alphabets are there in English? क्यों हंस रहे हैं? सोचा मैम पागल हो गई है क्या? बोलो ना. How many alphabets are there in English? Okay. Most of you would answer 26. But the answer is 1. Alphabet is just a name given to the group of all the letters in a language. Right. So, there are 26 letters in English alphabets. It consists of vowels and consonants. सबको मालूम है how many vowels are there? Correct. There are 5 vowels. Vowels को क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? स्वर. और consonants को व्यंजन. ओके, कितना स्वर है अंग्रेजी में? 5. A, E, I, O, U. And all the rest 21 are consonants. Okay. Now, letters form a word. अक्षरों मिलकर शब्द बनता है. And words form a sentence. शब्द मिलकर वाक्य बनता है. And sentences form a paragraph. वाक्यों से मिलकर पैराग्राफ बनता है. So, अभी आपको कौन सा चीज़ याद रखना है? अच्छा सेंटेंस बनाने के लिए अच्छा वर्ड्स की ज़रूरत होती है. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड यूसेज ऑफ अप्रोप्रिएट वर्ड्स and to make a meaningful sentences. Okay, now let us start the focus of our day. The first topic, greeting. Choosing words while greeting someone depends on the age, relation and position of the person whom you need to greet at what time. That is also very important. Now, if you are greeting your friend, you may probably say, Hi, hello, good morning, right? But when you are meeting your teacher, you will say, Good morning, ma'am, right? When you are meeting some elderly person in the compound, you'll say, Good morning, uncle, right? So this varies. Now, सुबह से लेकर दोपहर 12 बजे तक क्या बोलते हैं? गुड मॉर्निंग. और 12 बजे से 5 बजे तक का टाइम में यू कैन से गुड आफ्टरनून. एंड शाम को 5 बजे के बाद आप क्या बोल सकते हैं? गुड इवनिंग. नाउ depending on the situation, you have to learn how to greet the person. Basically, if you need to be formal with someone whom you greet, you can use good morning, good afternoon, good evening, etc. However, in informal or casual meet, you can definitely use hi, hello, sort of a thing. But I strongly suggest you to practice using formal way so that later you won't. Nowadays, we always feel that most of the students, hello ma'am, hi ma'am, ऐसे ही बात करते हैं, right? So it is always better to practice in college, in campus itself, communicating in good English so that you will get habituated to it. Now let's focus on the manners. शिष्टाचार बोलते हैं ना. Manners is very important because if you give respect, you will get respect. Okay, so to show your manners, use the words like please, kindly, etc. Now, if you are asking something, will you please give me that pen? Okay, kindly pass that bottle. So this gives the feel factor for the other person. Now, always express gratitude. Say thank you. Now, mostly everybody say thanks. Okay, understand? Thank you is more formal than the word thanks. And if someone thanks you for something, you can say welcome. Mention not. Oh, it's my pleasure. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right, etc. And similarly, like while giving way to elders or a lady, politely say, ma'am, after you. It simply implies that you respect that person and give him or her more importance than yourself. These are the basic manners you need to follow. And if someone asks you, how are you? It's pretty common we say, I'm fine. But it's time to ask him or her as well as about how she or he is. You can say, I'm fine. What about you? Oh, great. You tell? Or, fine, sir. And you? Like this, you can express your basic manners. If you wish to cut someone short or interrupt, say politely, sorry to interrupt you, sir, or sorry to intervene, and then proceed. Like while talking over phone also, if you couldn't hear something, you can say, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, I didn't get it. Excuse me, will you please repeat? I didn't get you, sort of a thing. This gives the expression of the basic manners. Okay, so when you behave civilized and cultured, you are given respect in society. Just a mere use of such words or phrase is not enough. You need to be polite and humble in your speaking as well. Thanks. When you are expressing your gratitude, express thank you sir. The सामने वाले को फील होना चाहिए. सिमिलरली सॉरी बोलते हैं, सॉरी बोला ना मैम, सॉरी. वो सॉरी बोलने के टाइम पे यू हैव टू मेक द अदर पर्सन फील दैट द apology feeling has to be there. So rather using the words, just feel it and express it. Okay, now बिफोर एंटरिंग इन टू दिस डे टू डे यूसेजेस मेरा ऑब्जर्वेशन है, सो मैं ये बोलना चाहूँगी. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लाइक यू नो व्हाट्स द टाइम पूछते हैं कोई, तो इमीडिएटली सामने वाला वॉइस देखता है, बोलते हैं 11 बज गया. वाई सो? वाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू रिप्लाई इन इंग्लिश? सो 2 बजे को क्या कहना है? 2 o'clock. 11 बजे को 11 o'clock. 7 बजे को 7 o'clock. अभी 8:20 है तो 8:20. लर्न दैट. 8 बजने में 20 मिनट बाकी है तो 8:20. मेक अ प्रैक्टिस. स्पीक कॉन्फिडेंटली. 8:15 है तो 8:15. 8:15 बोलने के बदले यू प्रैक्टिस. नाउ दैट विल गिव यू कॉन्फिडेंस. डे टू डे you need to start. When you start communicating in English, the confidence will automatically come. When the confidence comes, then you can speak good English as well as powerful English. That makes sense, isn't it? Okay, now, so what we need to use good vocabulary. Okay, Abhi, let's go to the don'ts and do's. Don't keep negative belief about English. Most of the time I have felt this. Students are having a feel factor. If you speak in English, it's something great, and if you can't speak in English, it is not so. Nothing like that. It's just a mode of communication. Then why we are learning? Because we know that. We know the requirement. We know the necessity. सो वी आर लर्निंग इट. बट अंग्रेज़ी में बात करने से कोई महान नहीं होता है, अंग्रेज़ी में बात नहीं करने से कोई महान नहीं होता है. मगर क्या है, ज़रूरत है ना हमें मिडिल क्लास लोगों को परिश्रम करके आगे आने के लिए. सी यू कांट डिनाई दिस फैक्ट. दिस इज़ ए ट्रूथ. एक गरीब या मिडिल क्लास व्यक्ति को शिक्षा ही एकमात्र जरिया है अपनी खुद की पहचान बनाने का. और इस संघर्ष में इंग्लिश का महत्व मैं बोल के तुमको मानने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, तुम्हें तो मालूम ही है. सो वी थॉट इन ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक अस यूजिंग द माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम्स मीडियम, व्हाई नॉट हेल्प द स्टूडेंट्स टू गेन कॉन्फिडेंस. You are all knowing it. Believe me, children, you are all knowing it. When you are writing, you can take time to think about how words should be organized. But you cannot while speaking. So what is the problem? So you have to go for it. Just spit out the words. Spit the words out. And if they are wrong, that's okay. One successful English learner once told me, making mistake was the best learning tool, because he was so self-conscious, he remembered the correction next time. Most, like, you know, I suffered the same in learning Marathi also. Everybody have to, in whichever be the language, when you are learning something other than your mother tongue, this happens. You know, I suffered while learning Marathi. You know, second day of my traveling by local train, I used to get in from Dombivli and I used to get out from Dadar. That was my regular practice. So I was told that immediately when you go to train, if 3 people are sitting, then you have to say, it is in the year 1994 I am speaking, you are not born. Okay. So you have to say thoda sa sarka, and then you can sit there. If 4 people are already there, then you ask kutte utrache. Okay, so samne wala bolega to immediately what you need to say, malade. So this was my learning. Okay, now I was so conscious to speak in Marathi. So one day what happened, second day I get into the train, they were full. Okay, so I asked kutte utrache, so samne wala bola viti, so immediately I said malade. Within a split second, the full that full bogie started laughing, limitless laughing. Because naturally, because I was too conscious speaking in Marathi, I was not hearing what she said she get on at VT. I am going to get on at the other. So ये माला दे बोलने में क्या मतलब है? This is what most of the time what is happening to us. That is the greatest obstacle to us, because we are giving too much importance to the language rather than the communication. We think if I make a mistake, then in that consciousness we are losing our confidence. I wish to tell that somewhere in the month of I think December month May, one of my student told me that she went to a shopping mall, and she decided I'm going to speak in English only. So she decided, practiced in her mind like what is the price of this item, and she went inside. मगर उधर जाके पूछने में क्या हो गया दुकानदार को, व्हाट्स प्राइस, सामने वाले को कैसे समझ में आएगा? So naturally the salesman did not understand. So my student then asked, price sir, simple, see, and she got the answer. Now here what happened is that her consciousness made the mistake. So this is a very common thing. So don't keep any negative belief about English. By speaking English you are not going to become something, having a supreme authority, or by not talking in you are not going to. It is just a mode of communication, but it is necessary. We need to speak good English, so we are learning it. That's it. Keep negative image about your, don't keep negative image about your spoken English or slang, both way. When I speak, like it is very well felt that a South Indian is speaking. It's okay, all right. That's my slang. When you are having mother tongue Marathi, when you speak in English, there will be a slang. That is all right. That's fine. When I'm from Kerala, when a person from Palakkad speaks, Kannur, Thrissur, Thiruvananthapuram speaks, we can make it out. Malayalam is different throughout the districts in Kerala, but it's all right. Similarly, when we are having that slang, that's all right. That slang shall not, make you feel shy. Speak good English. Speak right English. That will give you confidence, and you can make powerful communication using spoken English. Right? Don't memorize the grammar rules. Please, for God's sake, don't memorize. जब आपका मदर टंग मराठी है, 2 साल में आपने स्टार्ट किया था, ये सब ग्रामर और व्याकरण सब लेके स्टार्ट किया था क्या? नहीं. We started making mistake, right? Often we, this is our real issue. Often we say that I don't mind making mistake. I know no one is going to throw me, tomatoes or say egg at me. But deep inside we feel that it is something terrible to speak poorly, and so are terrified of saying something wrong. As a result, we overthink what we are trying to say, analyzing the grammar and syntax instead of just speaking. Focus on communication, students. When you start focusing on your grammatical accuracy and that syntax, what happens? This makes your speaking very awkward. This can even happen when you are alone speaking to yourself, because you constantly doubt if what you said is correct, if it is a mistake. Believe me, I speak from my experience. So cut that knot. Don't feel ashamed of your slang. Don't feel that if I make a mistake, it's absolutely fine. From my own experience and research and watching others, I believe the only solution to your problem is to listen and start a lot of English. Develop and practice positive beliefs about English and yourself. It's okay, it's just a language. अगर आपको किसी words नहीं मिला तो immediately the other person should know the language and communicate in that. Start with mix up. It's absolutely fine. You know that all of your teachers, definitely it is English medium, but still we make a point to use Hindi also, because teaching is more important for us than the language. We have to explain the concept. You should understand the concept. That is my focus. I'm not coming to the class to express my English language. expertise to you all. I'm coming as a financial management teacher. I have to explain the concept to you. If I'm able to do it well, it's okay, absolutely fine. If I'm using any other medium, I hope you are getting me. And smile every time you listen to English and you speak English. For God's sake. पहले जब भी बच्चे मेरे पास आके बात करते थे, मुझे लगता था कि ये क्यों इतना डरते हैं. फिर मुझे समझ में आया कि साइकोलॉजी पढ़ने के बाद कि दिस इज दे मेरे से नहीं डर रहे हैं. हाँ, मेरे से भी डरते हैं, मैं ऐसा नहीं बोलती हूँ, मगर मेरे से नहीं डर रहे, मेरे से ज़्यादा ये इंग्लिश में बात करने के लिए डर रहे हैं. मैम तो इंग्लिश में ही बात करती है. बट दैट इज़ टू हेल्प यू, दैट इज़ टू मेक यू गेन कॉन्फिडेंस. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग टू मी, you will, if you are making mistake, I will correct you, and then slowly you will gain confidence. So start. You have to start. If you don't start, if you just think I will, that day is not going to come. It has to be a natural process that you don't think about it, which will only come with lot of practice. Just like any other skill. Believe me. जैसा आप कर्नाटिक म्यूज़िक, हिंदुस्तानी म्यूज़िक, वायलिन, बॉक्सिंग कुछ भी पढ़ते हैं ना, वैसे ही है स्पोकन इंग्लिश. Believe me, just practice it. Visualize yourselves English easily, effortlessly, and confident. When you speak with confidence, your language becomes powerful. Relax and enjoy learning. Well, now as you have completed the day 1 spoken tutorial, now answer the assignment part, and once you finish the assignment, then you can give the test. Remember that both assignment and test is having weightage for your internal assessment of 40%. So children, I hope and I wish you to learn all the 30 lessons in relaxed manner. Enjoy your learning. Stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. Thank you. Thanks a lot.